The scene starts off with Optimus Prime frozen in space on his way to get the milk. And then he crashes onto Cybertron. Then Optimus looks up and sees that his home planet is in ruins. He was absolutely flabbergasted. Optimus starts walking until he sees this ugly ass bitch named Quintessa. Quintessa starts race baiting this nigga Optimus. Before Optimus can decapitate her, Quintessa hits him with a key blast, knocking the sword out of his hand. And then she proceeds to chain this nigga down. What kind of kinky ass shit is she on? I just know whatever she finna do to Optimus is gonna be everything but consensual. And then this big brawlic ass giga nigga pulls up and kicks Optimus down. And then he proceeds to grab Optimus Prime by his head. What is it with the Decepticons and grabbing Optimus by his head? Then Quintessa pimps up the dog shit out of Optimus and gives him this Cybertronian facial tramp stamp. So Quintessa tries to seduce this man, but Optimus was like,
"Nah, I gotta stay faithful to my Sheila, even though she got one tap by a level 1 cook ass Decepticon."
And Quintessa starts to mind control this nigga, turning him into Nemesis Prime. We cut to this nigga Barricade pulling up to the scene, transforming and proceeds to get his blicky out. And we get a close-up of his ugly ass. This nigga has never looked good in a single movie he was in. While Kate was being surrounded by the TRF, Bumblebee pulls up to come save Kate, but the TRF starts shooting at Bumblebee. So my go Bumblebee jumps in the air, transforms and proceeds to fall apart, playing dead. After trolling these Call of Duty ass niggas, Bumblebee decided to put himself back together with some magnetic powers. Then he proceeds to give this one nigga CTE by kicking him in the head. Bumblebee puts his head back on while he's still biting this nigga leg. Then he lets his ass go and proceeds to put this master tube to this nigga's chest.
"Nigga, I'll burn your ass so bad you look like a 9/11 victim."
Nah, bro, that was a crazy thing to say. After recognizing Lennox, Bumblebee holds him at gunpoint. Bumblebee was hurt, and Hound's fat ass decides to pull up late as hell. And just like Rodwood, this nigga Hound saw Big Mac and got distracted. Then Bumblebee and Hound started making fun of these niggas.
"Come on, nigga, I'm big as hell. Pussy ass niggas." Yeah.
After Arcade Hound and Bumblebee pulled up to the junkyard, Crosshair started talking shit.
"Hey, that's what you get for taking a yellow bugger. You need a bigger out there, like me."
Bumblebee was not letting that shit slide, so he walks over to Crosshair saying,
"Crosshair, if you don't shut your bitch ass up, I'm gonna put my foot in your fucking ass.
You'll never be Optimus Prime.
You always talking shit."
Man, look at both of these niggas fighting in the background. We cut to this nigga Megatron meeting with the TRF, and then he transforms and starts to aura farm for no damn reason. And look at old girl's face. I'd be scared too if I saw a giant robo nigga coming my way. Now Megatron wants some of his Decepticons to be let out of prison. They started bringing out this nigga Mohawk and he was saying some crazy shit.
God, niggas been on up right now.
Oh my lord, this nigga looks like the Geico lizard on fentanyl. What the fuck he gonna do to the Autobots? Tickle them? He low-key remind me of that one red nigga from Space Jam. That Megatron called for this nigga Dreadbot. This nigga broke into a bank to catch 9 bodies and not even take the money? Is he stupid? I would have used that money to buy myself a Hellcat. They told Megatron no, so he got pissed. So they suggested putting a tracker on Dreadbot to appease Megatron like he not gonna take that shit off. Megatron calls on Nitro Zeus and we cut to this nigga dancing happy as shit while Megatron free his ass. That boy having the time of his life. This nigga Nitro Zeus was straight up being nice and polite to the same motherfuckers who locked him up.
"And guess what, Enrique? I fucked your wife, nigga."
And we cut to this nigga King Vaughn. They said no again, so Megatron had to pick this Broadway built ass Decepticon named Onslaught. We cut to the G League ass Decepticons pulling up to the city. The Decepticon see Squeaks in the distance and they was flaming his ass. Megatron picks Squeaks up and starts roasting his ass.
Damn, you're one shot Decepticon.
And peeped this hard-headed ass little girl coming out of her hiding spot. And Bumblebee was trying to grab her like,
"What the fuck is this bitch doing?"
this little girl even had the audacity to tell Megatron to go to hell. This girl was talking shit to Megatron and left to tell the tale. Starscream can't say a single syllable while Megatron rocking his shit like Rihanna. And Megatron said something I totally agreed with.
This planet is hell.
Megatron was correct about that statement. Kate lets a shot off of Megatron and a round hits him in the chest. Then Kate detonates the bomb, causing the city to explode. The Decepticons got caught in the explosion. Then the Decepticons start chasing after the humans. Grimlock jumps in, hits Barricade with his tail, and then he starts breathing fire. Grimlock grabs Megatron by the leg and slams him on Dreadbot. Then Grimlock proceeds to chomp this nigga. Drift slides in Onslaught's direction and cuts off his right leg. Crosshair jumps in the air and shoots Onslaught with his SMG, sending his big ass flying into the wall. Somebody needs to check this nigga's loadout. Crosshair does a dive roll and Drift said, "Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance." So he does a crispy ass flip in the air and executes Onslaught with a smooth decapitation, sending that fat nigga to the scrapyard. This wasn't a fight, this was a whole ass jumping. They was cooking this nigga Onslaught straight hibachi. It was so good that I'm gonna have to give it an instant replay cause look at this performance. The barrage of bullets hitting Onslaught and falling up with a clean-ass decapitation was a fire-ass power move right there, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't even give this big nigga a second to breathe in some carbon monoxide. Transformers really are the most agile, heavy niggas of the 21st century because they should not be moving like this whilst being made out of metal. No, seriously, look at this nigga drift in the background. He wanna get the hell out of Megatron. So Megatron and the Decepticons retreat. This nigga Mohawk got left behind. That Bumblebee slides in and shoots him with the blicky, killing his ass. We cut to Nemesis Prime swimming away from Bumblebee, and then he gets hit by a random submarine. Bumblebee throws the hammer and hits him in the leg. Then Bumblebee does his extra ass backflip. Nemesis Prime and Bumblebee get out the water, and Bumblebee is the first to get up and hits him with a clean blow to the head with the hammer. Bumblebee knew it wasn't enough, so he jumped in the air, grabs Nemesis by his head, and slams it against the ground. Bumblebee hits Nemesis in the side, blocks his sword, and proceeds to do a backflip, kicking the sword out of his hands. Nemesis grabs Bumblebee by the throat and elbows his back, causing Bumblebee to hit the standard fanboy pose. He grabs Bee by the wings, turns him around, and proceeds to slam him on his knee, breaking his door wings off. Oh nah, Bumblebee, you gotta beat his ass. Nemesis throws Bumblebee aside like a piece of trash. Then Bumblebee quickly recovers, and then he puts on the shiesty. And we all know whenever Bumblebee puts on that shiesty, he rocking somebody's shit. We cut to the GOAT Bumblebee slamming Nemesis Prime on the ground. K starts climbing on Nemesis and giving this isn't you ass speech. Nigga, we're not here to see you, we're here to see Bumblebee run somebody fade. Nemesis shoots Bumblebee, sending his ass flying. Nemesis drops his gun cause K's breath smell like DDG's music, just straight ass. Bumblebee jumps in the air and hits Nemesis Prime in the head, giving that nigga more CTE. By the time Optimus wake up, he finna have more brain damage than a nigga born in 2009. Nemesis gets out the blicky and misses, and Bumblebee kicks him down. Before B can win, Nemesis gets bailed out by some water. B chucks the hammer at Nemesis Prime and hits him in the head, giving his ass a Tom and Jerry knot. B shoots at Nemesis, but he misses. The Nemesis cuts B's arm with his sword, grabs him, and tosses his 5'3" ass down to the bottom. Nemesis Prime grabs Bumblebee by the throat, turns around, and proceeds to slam his ass into the wall. Then he proceeds to slam this little nigga down on the wall again. While Nemesis was beating B's face in, he tried to stab him with the sword, but Bumblebee puts on the shiesty, blocking the sword. Tupac would still be alive if he had one. Then Bumblebee kicks Nemesis Prime away. Then he rips some more parts off of Bumblebee. Nemesis gets out an arm blade and peep Bumblebee's face. This should be a new reaction image right here. Bumblebee's face was like,
Oh shit, where the fuck did this nigga get that from?
B blocks a blade with his hand and somehow gets his voice back.
What's good, my nigga? Your ass finally came back from the milk, huh? Your brother has also been fucking around while making these damn videos, too. At least I'm not the only one who knows that.
Before Optimus and B could dab up, they both get ambushed by Megatron and Nitro Zeus. Megatron snatches a staff from Optimus and grabs him by the head.
You'll always be a bitch ass nigga, Optimus Prime.
Then these niggas transform and fly away. And we cut to my GOAT Optimus Prime aura farming. Then he slides around this big brolic ass giga nigga that proceeds to stab him in the side. Then he proceeds to climb up this nigga's back and stabs him through his back. Then he jumps in the air and stabs him in the back of the head, causing his big ass to split into 6 niggas. The Optimus drops his fire ass one-liner.
Did you forget who I am?
Oh! Yes, sir! Then the GOAT Optimus Prime proceeds to decapitate all 6 of these ugly ass niggas simultaneously.
I'm Optimus Prime.
I know he says his line in almost every movie, but I will always appreciate it. We cut to the final fight. The Autobots were jumping the hell out of Megatron. Megatron shoots a shot next to Bumblebee's foot, causing him to roll back. Hot Rod does a dive roll and Megatron shoots at him, but he misses. Hot Rod jumps on Megatron and Hound tackles the shit out of him. Megatron throws Hound's big ass off of him. Megatron hits Hound in the shoulder with a sword, causing him to turn a 180. Before Megatron could kill Hound, Hot Rod jumps in the air and shoots Megatron with his time stop gun, saving Hound's life. Hot Rod was actually useful in this fight. Nigga, why aren't you like him? Hound turns around, uses his machine gun, and starts shooting at the bubble. The time bubble disappears and the barrage of bullets hit Megatron simultaneously, sending his bucket head ass flying back into the statue. Megatron gets out his fusion cannon and starts shooting at Hound. Hot Rod climbs on Nitro Zeus and proceeds to suplex his big ass. Bumblebee jumps on Megatron's back and starts climbing that shit. Quintessa tells Megatron mad as hell.
Megatron, kill that bitch.
Megatron grabs B and slams his ass like how I do my little cousins at family gatherings. Before Megatron could kill Bumblebee, Optimus cuts his right arm off. Megatron grabs Optimus' sword with one hand and headbutts his ass. Optimus already got CTE from that Bumblebee fight, and this nigga Megatron gonna make it worse? Somebody give this nigga a break. The Megatron pins Optimus down with his own sword. The Megatron tries to hit Optimus with that Decepticon Talk no Jutsu.
We were promised once.
Optimus was looking at Megatron like, That don't work. So Optimus responds to Megatron with and just like me, after hearing a fanboy calling my name, Optimus instantly locks in, and then he kicks Megatron off of him. And then he proceeds to kick Megatron out of the chamber. And just like a vegan, this nigga Megatron finna eat a mouthful of grass. Quintessa makes her chamber have 0 gravity. Bumblebee comes on Nitro Zeus, puts a blicky to his head and blows his head off. Optimus comes out of nowhere, hits Quintessa, sending her ass flying headfirst into the statue, giving her ass CTE. Before Optimus could decapitate her, Quintessa hits him with her Palpatine powers.
Say hello to my friend, Bumblebee.
Bumblebee comes out of nowhere, gets out that blicky and shoots her ass point blank, killing her. Girl, how the fuck are you a godlike entity but get one-shotted by a fucking yellow Camaro? The Bumblebee jumps a one-liner.
Sting like a bee.
The Optimus Prime and the Autobots escaped the chamber successfully. Not gonna lie, I was procrastinating, so this video was kinda rushed. So this video did not come out as well as I would expect. At least I uploaded it before the month ended, so I guess that's all that matters. I'm gonna make an extended version of this video anyway and actually try to do it. I could make remastered and revised versions of the previous videos that I've uploaded. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.